He was pretty much my idol, my hero, being a guitar player. You know, see the guitars in the back. I have one of his guitars back there. It is Thursday morning, October 1st, and I'm using my new GoPro Hero 9. As I said in the last video, sold the Hero 8 with a bunch of accessories to get the Hero 9. Basically because the Hero 8 needed a lot of accessories to do certain things. The Hero 9, they kind of went back to the drawing board and put a lot of stuff back into it. And also the pricing was just too good. I only paid a little bit more for this than what I sold the Hero 8 for, only because I signed up for their subscription service from GoPro, and they knock $100 off the price, and it's good for a year or something. But I was already on it with the other GoPro that I had, so it wasn't a big deal. I managed to go to, it's only 8, it's a little after 8:07, 8:08 in the morning, and there was actually a yard sale about 5 minutes from my house this morning. And I'd been to that one before. If you remember, if you've been watching these videos, probably a couple of months ago, I bought 3, and they were like 3XL and 4XL baseball jerseys. There was a White Sox, an Indians, and a Brewers from the 80s. Sold 2 of them so far. I paid $5 each for them, and I sold them anywhere from 30 something to 40 something, $49.99. So I did well on them. So this house had the same, it was the same house. And I was hoping they'd have more jerseys. I really went for video games, but the video games that they had were kind of games that you can get anywhere really cheap. I did buy 4 of them. I'll show you those first. PlayStation 3 games, just to lot up with the PlayStation 3 that I purchased the other day. So I got FIFA Soccer 12, Madden 15. These are all sports related. Madden 11 and Madden 12. Nothing really earth-shattering here. These are mass-produced games and very easy to get. But like I said, I didn't pay much for them. I think they were a couple of bucks each, and they gave me a deal. All right, so let's take a look at the jerseys. They're all basketball jerseys. They're all 3XL and 4XL. The guy said his son, they're all his sons. His son's really not that big. When he was younger, he used to like to wear really baggy clothes. So it is what it is. But I got all of these for $25 total. The first one is actually a warm-up jersey. And if you're not sure what that is, this is actually a Denver Nuggets warm-up jersey. I don't know what year this is from. I'll have to look it up. I didn't look up the prices on these, but basketball season is just about done. The Lakers are playing the Miami Heat. They had game 1 last night, which leads me to this LA Lakers alternate jersey, 3XL on this. I did notice there was a little bit of staining up here. I'll put that in the description, but any of you big guys out there looking for some cool jerseys, I got them. So the Lakers, there's no numbers on them, so you can put whatever you want on them. And here's another Laker, the Laker purple. I'm a Celtics fan, so I kind of want Miami to win, but Lakers took game 1 last night. All right, so this is, yeah, the Laker purple. We got that. Then we got a 76ers in blue. Oh, this is a 4XL. They're all in pretty good condition. He said his son didn't wear them that much, except for the stain on that other one. All this for, there's a stain on this one. It's a Bucks jersey. This was thrown in the deal. This is a 4XL. I don't know. I might try to wash this to see if or put something on that to try to get that out. I would imagine he tried to do it and couldn't. So we'll see what happens. And here's a Los Angeles Clippers 3XL. Same thing. No number or anything on it. And then a 76ers 3XL warm-up jersey. And then we got a New Jersey Nets. This has some staining on it right there. I'm going to have to put that in the description unless I can get. So today, actually, let me show you something else. I've been kind of cleaning up in the studio here, getting more space, and just constantly trying to get more space in here. But I got rid of my packing shipping table. It was one of those, buffet fold-out things. It was just too long. It was too low. I ended up getting this Craftsman, it's really hard plastic. They were asking 50. It's a workbench. They were asking $50. I offered 40, and they accepted it. It's not as long as I was hoping it was going to be, but it's going to do the job. Here it is right here. It's got drawers, which I still haven't put anything in them yet. I picked up a new scale. But yeah, so I got all my packing, thingamajigs and supplies here that I need to ship. Only had one order this morning. It was for another Matchbox car. I think it sold for like $13.50 plus shipping. After sales picked up over last weekend and kind of through the week, the last few days have been going down again. So it's got to stick it out. And, you know, Christmas is coming. And the key right now is to buy as much as I can from as many places as I can, because once you get closer to Christmas, things are going to be harder to come by, and also prices are going to be up on, you know, what these things are selling for. So it may seem like I buy a lot. I really don't compared to other guys. I need to start getting out and sourcing more, and I got a whole, I'll show you this over here. This right here, this is all stuff that needs to be listed that I picked up in the last week or two. These are all video game systems on this. A couple of VCRs back there. And then there's a bunch of video game systems back here too. I need to get that all listed. I really do think that, and this is probably obvious to everybody, this year, because of COVID and because of everything had been shut down, people losing their jobs and not making as much money, people are going to be turning to eBay a lot and used goods and even new goods on eBay that you can get for cheaper than going into a store buying from, you know, or Amazon or whatever. So I think, and then that's one of the reasons why I want to stock up, because I have a feeling, and I hope I'm right, that I'm going to be really busy, and all my reseller friends too are going to be really busy, which is great for us. And it also helps out people. They want to get, someone wants to get a video game system for their kids. It can't afford this year to get a new one for like $300-400. They can buy a used one for like, you know, anywhere from $80 to $150. But yeah, so today I'm going to donate this stuff here. These piles here is stuff I'm going to be donating to Savers to get their 20% off coupon. I've been doing a lot of that lately, just going through junk I know I can't sell or I don't want to sell, and just getting the 20% off and going in the store and just buying stuff. The other day I bought a huge lot. I got a big Wii lot with a bunch of games. There was Mario games in there, all the accessories, everything. And one day I got that, a PlayStation 3 system with 3 controllers. I went to Savers and got like a Boston Red Sox nylon jacket, and everything came to like $200. But I think I can, once all is said and done, I actually bought more Redlines too, Redline cars for Hot Wheels, because they're doing really well for me. So I think after everything sells, I can probably get, I want to say close to $1,000 for everything. I'm hoping so. All right, back real quick here. Right after I just shut off the camera for the last little segment, I received another order. Sold this Conair Thermal Spa Soft Bath Mat. It sold for $62.99 plus shipping. I'm pretty sure I got this at a Savers maybe a month and a half ago, and I think I paid about $8 for it. Obviously, I couldn't really test all the water stuff, but I did plug it in, and the motor ran and everything seemed good. So hopefully everything's good, and this is going out today with the Hot Wheels, and sold another Redline for, I think I mentioned it, $13.50. So that's what's going out today, and then I'm off to Savers. Hey everyone, it's Friday morning, October 2nd. Before I get to the orders, I'm going to show you what I picked up yesterday, maybe the last couple of days at Savers and Salvation Army. Picked up this vintage cassette holder. I think it holds 36. I think I paid right around $3 for it, and I should be able to get maybe around 15 to 20 on eBay for it. Also picked up this what is it called, Kinyo VHS rewinder for a couple of bucks. Maybe get 12 to 15 out of it. It was working. The door on it is a little tricky. You got to kind of push down. I put that in the description. Got this Dunkin' Donuts travel mug, kind of stainless steel, $3.99, but I had 20% off. So what's that? Maybe $3, a little over $3 for this. I should be able to get anywhere from $10 to $20 for this, depending on how people are feeling. Picked up a couple more handheld electronic games. We got Deal or No Deal, and the other one is Deluxe Blackjack. $3 with 20% off, so $2 change on this. I'll lot these up with some of the other ones I have. Got this Disney on Ice shark mug, glass, whatever you want to call it. $1.99, 20% off. And I saw a couple of sold comps on eBay right around anywhere from 12 to 20 on this. Doing well on the board games. I grabbed this Risk, the World Conquest game. It looked like all the pieces were in there. I believe I paid, it was $4.99, 20%, so 65. about $4 for this, and comps are around 25. Grab this Marantz CD player. I think it was $8. It plugged in the store, and I should be able to get sold comps are anywhere from 50 to 90 on this thing. So hopefully it actually plays. But like I said, it plugged in, the tray opened, everything rotated. It was good. All right. Also, grab this Seymour Giant M1T putter for $2.49, 20% off of that. There's a little bit of a rattle to it. I mean, it's all solid. There's a little bit of a rattle. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that, but similar versions of this were selling well over $100. So I'm not sure if that's supposed to rattle. I need to do some research, or if that's common, or I'm not a golfer. Everything seems solid on it. You can probably hear it. Everything looks okay on it. It doesn't look like anything's falling apart. It's on, it's not gonna come off. It's got the Rosemark grip to it, Thorn Rosemark. So that's the only concern is, so I'm wondering if it's these right here, which I have Allen wrenches. I can probably tighten that, see if that helps. It might be something to do with that. But anyway, if it has a rattle, someone might still buy it. And like I said, I only paid, after the 20% off, I only paid around $2 for it. So it should sell either way. All right, so we had 5 orders. 3 already paid for, 2 I'm still waiting on payment, but I'll show you what they are anyway. All right, first up is this book. It's an 1892 Little Prudy Stories, Sophie May's book, Little Prudy. It's sold in as-is condition. It's actually in pretty decent shape for being from 1892. This was in the storage unit, so maybe I have a quarter into it. This sold for $7.50 plus shipping. And this is the second item that I'm still waiting on payment. It's a vintage Bovano of Cheshire copper enamel mid-century modern red abstract ashtray. This was in the storage unit also, and just like the book, probably a quarter into it, and this sold for $13 plus shipping. Okay, I might have mentioned this in the last video, but the guy finally paid for it. It's the starting lineup, Michael Jordan. It's got a card in there. It's got a poster and a figure. This sold for, I think I had it up for around $30 plus shipping, and the guy offered $25. I accepted, so $25 plus shipping. I think I paid about $8 for this. And this I just picked up yesterday, along with the other one you saw earlier, Radio Shack video cassette rewinder. This was only up a couple hours on eBay, and this sold for $29.99 free shipping. I think I paid $2 for it. Okay, lastly is this Fox motocross helmet. I got this at a yard sale. I think I paid $20 for this, and this sold for, I had this on a promotion, so this sold for $67.99 plus shipping. So today, I don't think I'm going anywhere, any sourcing today, because I'm actually going to be staying in Newport for the weekend. I'm planning on hopefully going to maybe 2 yard sales out in Newport to see if there's anything different. Never been to a yard sale down there just because it's so far away. It's about close to an hour from my house. So going to be there tonight, which is Friday, tomorrow night, and I'm coming home Sunday. So we'll see if I find anything there. I'm not going to be taking the GoPro with me, though. Okay, it's Friday afternoon, and while I was out, I had an order, so let's look at that. Sold this lot of 6 Nintendo DS games. I think they sold for $8.99 plus shipping, so I gotta get that out before I head out to Newport. I also managed to pick up an Xbox 360 with 3 controllers for $30, I believe. Just has the power cable with it. And I stopped at Savers, so let's look at that stuff. Okay, so here's the Xbox. Nothing fancy. I gotta clean this stuff off. These do need cables. They're not Xbox branded controllers. This one, I believe, is, yes, this is a chat pad actually. So it doesn't have a battery pack on it. And then at Savers, picked up this bin. I got this VHS cassette holder for, I believe it's $2.99. I grabbed this Disney Once a Princess, Always a Princess mug for $1.99. I was seeing some of these sell for like 20 bucks. Grabbed this Callaway Chrome Soft Apex Epic Flash hat for, I believe I paid $2.49 for this, but I had 20% off on all this stuff. And I saw at least a couple of these sell for around 30. Grab this John Deere Ertl plastic for $4.99 with the 20% off too. I think I can get at least $20 to $30 out of this. Grab this new Candy Melts candy. I guess you can see, use it to make decorations on pastries and stuff. Brand new, paid $3.99 plus 20%, and this is selling around $15. Grab this Star Wars lightsaber ice pop maker. I don't know if it's brand new. I paid $4, so just over $3 for this. But if it is new, I can probably get 15 to 20 out of it. If it's not, probably about 10 to 12. And I grabbed this pair of Lacoste sneakers. There's no laces. I'll just grab some laces. They're in pretty good condition. They're just dirty. I can clean these up. And I think I paid $5.99 for these plus 20% off. And I saw some of these selling around $40. All in all, pretty good day. Really, right now I'm just going to do that order. And let's make sure I got everything here. Yeah, I'm going to do the order, get that out, on my way to Newport. And well, hopefully I can find some good stuff at the couple of yard sales that I noticed that are down there. So the next time you see me in the next segment, I might be showing you some stuff from Newport. All right, so it's still Friday. I haven't left for Newport yet. I received an order while I was taking a shower, so I want to get it out. It's this gigantic Emperor Pez dispenser. It sold for $17.99 plus shipping. I think I paid $5 for this at a yard sale. And also, I made a mistake. I had an order a Stratego board game with a wooden box. Actually, it looks like this one. That someone purchased. They received it. If you're watching, I'm really sorry about this. But evidently, I keep, you know, all my items when I list them, as you guys have seen in these bins. And I think when I grabbed it out of the bin, when it sold, the board, the actual board for the game, slipped out. And I didn't notice it. And I'm not sure why I didn't check it, but it seemed like everything was there when I was packing it up. But I found it because he had the buyer had started a return request. So I let him know that I think I have it. And if I do, I'd ship it at no cost. So I'm going to do that right now. Hopefully that's okay with them and they still don't want to return the whole thing. They said the rest of it was okay. So I'm going to do that now, get to the post office down the road before I go to Newport. Good morning. It's Monday morning, October. You got me. So I'm back from my weekend in Newport. I did go to a few yard sales. There really wasn't much out there, but I'll show you what I did get. I spent a total of $12 because some of the things were free, and I don't even know if there's any value to them, but I took them anyway. I'm hoping, there's one thing that I bought that I'm hoping is going to actually work, and because if it does, it's going to be a pretty good good return on what I paid for it. So let's take a look. All right, first up, this box, actually this Coleman cooler here and this box here was free, except for I bought a GameCube controller for $2, but the rest of the stuff in this box, and I mean there's some stuff that I'm not going to use. There's a tape dispenser in here that's nothing. These books, I have no idea if they're worth anything. I'm going to check them out, but they were free, like I said. And this robot, I believe, that looks like a Transformers, and it works too. It was in the car and it was on, and it kind of scared me for a second because it started making all these weird noises. Didn't know what it was, but I gotta look that up. But this stuff was free. The Coleman cooler that's over here, I don't know, it's not a vintage one or anything, but might be able to get some kind of money for it. So I ended up buying this. Let's see if I can get it out. It's kind of in the box, but it's an RCA Select Division VCR, and it powered up while I was at the place. I paid $10 for it. I don't know if it actually works. At the very least, I can sell it for parts. If it does work, there were a few comps on eBay that sold around $150, so I'm hoping that it does work. I had to clean it up a little. And the guy also threw in this, he was only selling it for 50 cents, but an Emergency 51, the old TV show from 1975, Playco Toys. And the red ones, I haven't seen a black one. I can't find a black helmet. The red helmets sell around $15, and there's a gold version that sold for like $65, but I have not seen any black versions. So I really need to investigate this a little better to see if this is worth anything at all. But he threw this in, so I took it. All right, so it was a pretty good rest of the weekend as far as sales go. There's actually 10, but I'm still waiting on payment on a book, so I'm just going to show you the other 9 items. First up is this Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire PC game. I believe this was on, I had this marked down, so it sold for $11.69 with free shipping. Then I sold this Story of the Fender Stratocaster. I got this at a Salvation Army. I believe it was $1, and I ended up selling this for $9.89 plus shipping. This was on a promotion too. Sold this Wii Sports Resort. Next up is this Wii Sports Resort. It has the manual and everything in it, and this sold for $21.99 free shipping. Then I sold this Wii Lens Cleaner Kit. This was in batch of Wii games that I got for, I think I want to say I paid $20, no, $30 maybe for 27 games. This was in the box with it, and this sold for $40 free shipping. Okay, so this Masterpiece Classic Art Auction board game from Parker Brothers. I got this, I believe, at a Savers for about $3, and this sold for $24.99 plus shipping. All right, so we got another board game. I'm doing really well with these. I got this for $2 or $3 at a Savers. Tripoli, I don't know how you pronounce it, but this sold for $17.99 plus shipping. Okay, then I sold this JVC VCR Hi-Fi Stereo. I got this, I believe, at a Savers for about $6 or $7. And this ended up selling for $44.99 plus shipping. And then the biggest sale of the day was this Miken Freak Plus softball bat. I believe it's softball, yeah. Softball bat. I paid $10 for this at a yard sale, and this ended up selling for $90 plus shipping. It's going to, I believe it's going to Australia, but it's going through the eBay Global Shipping Program. So the buyer only had to pay me, I think it was like $12 to send to the hub in Kentucky, and then eBay takes care of it from there. He's probably going to have to pay whatever customs go on it, but eBay takes care of that. $90. Don't sleep on the baseball and softball bats. Some of them are really, 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 really worth a lot of money, as you can see. All right, it's still Monday. It's been a long day. It's a little after 4 p.m. I left the house around 9:30 this morning, and I got a pretty good haul of stuff from Facebook Marketplace, Savers, and Goodwill. So we're going to go through that right now. First thing I picked up was this Wii system. You can actually see it in there. I'm not going to take this all out. There's like 5 games. Nothing really worth money, but I can bundle it. 2 Wii Fit boards also. Got all of this for $30 from Facebook Marketplace. Savers, I got this Coleman Personal 16 for $4.99 cooler. Any of these Savers things, I had 20% off, so you know the $5 I paid on this was really $4. Goodwill, I got this Little Mermaid rotating light, and it does work. I paid $6.99 for this, and I can probably get maybe $25, $30 out of that. Goodwill, I also got these, I believe they're called BioFit. No, that's not the name of it. I paid $20 for these. I paid up on them because, here it is, Ortho Feet. So I paid $20 for these because I saw a few of them this exact same model, and these look like they're almost new. I saw a few selling for anywhere from $40 to $50. Got these Nike training Metcon. I think that's what it is, Metcon. I paid $11.99 for these with 20% off, and I believe these are going around this exact model, the color, the green color. I think I saw some selling for like $39.99 or $49.99. I can't remember, but I had to pick it up. Got this Miami Dolphins, pretty used. It was $1.99, so $1.50 maybe with the 20% off at Savers. It's a tie-dye. It's a 3XL, and I think, you know, it's a little, got a little stain there. There's a little puncture hole somewhere in here. But if I price this right, I can probably get about $15 out of it. And then going with the sneaker theme, I got these New Balance, what's the model? The Flexonic. There was no price on it at Savers, so they said $5.99 at the register. It's clean up the bottoms a little bit, but I think I can probably get anywhere from $30 to $40 for these. I paid $14.99 for this. These are punchers. I guess they're some kind of hole punchers. And $14.99 with 20% off that too. But when I was looking individually, these were going anywhere from $5 to $10 each. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's around 10 of them in here. So if I can get, say, an average of 7, that's 70 bucks. So I should make out okay on these. They look like they're in pretty good condition too. Got this Beatles Trivial Pursuit collector's edition. Paid $4.99, 20% off. It's got a, the box is a little bit creased here in the back, but I think I can get maybe 20 bucks out of this. I got this Tea Time pewter dish for the golf enthusiast for $2.99 with 20% off. I saw a couple of these sold right around 20 bucks on eBay. Ended up buying this Washington Redskins. It says NFL sleepwear, but I'm just gonna put it up as a t-shirt. I recently sold the Redskins hat because, obviously they're no longer the Redskins. I think some of this stuff is going to sell. So this was $2.99, like I said. So I paid about $2.50 or so for it. And I should be able to get anywhere from 15 to 20 bucks. I grabbed this big guy for $4.99 plus the 20% off. I have no idea who this is. I saw it before. I don't know if it works. I got to take the battery out and try it. But I figured for, whatever, and it ended up costing me $4, I believe. I should be able to get something out of it. I've seen it before. I knew the name of it and I can't remember. So if it's from Fisher Price. This was a good buy for $3.99 with 20% off, the Jerusalem Bible from Doubleday with the little bookcase here. This, I saw a few of them selling well over $30. So I should be able to do okay with this. There's a little damage on the back of the box, but it's really in decent condition for what it is. At Goodwill, I grabbed this Magnavox VCR for $6.99. It powered up. I don't know if it works. We're going to be checking that. They do let you take them back within 24 hours if they don't work. I grabbed this board game, since I've been doing well with board games, Acquire. This was $1.99, and used comps on this game are right around $20 to $30. And then for $4.99 at Goodwill, I got this Continental game, Parker Brothers Risk. I never seen this version before. It looked like all the pieces were in there, and this should get about right around $30. Got this box of color forms. What did I pay for this? I think $6.99. I don't know if it's new because the wrapping looks a little kind of loose. But even so, even if it's used, I got $6.99 plus 20% off. So I think I can get $25, $30 out of this as it sits, not knowing what's inside. I'm not going to open it. For $7.99 plus 20% off, I picked up a Xbox 360 Connect. I have a bunch of Xbox systems behind me, so I don't think any of them had this, so I can add this to one of those systems just to bring the value up a little bit. I've been doing well with bats lately, so I just grabbed this Worth CU31 Carl Rose Power Cell. It was $2.99. I paid about $2.50 for it. It's not a really expensive bat. I can probably get $25, $30 for it. Took a chance on this set of books. It's the American Heritage Pictorial History of the Presidents of the United States, volumes 1 and 2, and then the American Heritage History of the Presidency. They were $2.99 each, so it's a $3.69, 20% off dollar. So I paid about seven change for this. Just the 2 volumes I saw was selling in the 20s. So adding the 3rd book, hopefully I'll get around 30 bucks for these. And then the last thing I got were these, I'm pretty sure they had these on Broadway. They're Lion King, Disney Presents the Lion King tote bags. I got 4 of them. They were $2.99 each with 20% off. And I saw just one that sold for like 20 bucks. So I'm thinking I might do like a set of 4 and try to get, $40 out of it. I'll be happy with that. So that's what I got today. A lot of stuff, and I need to go through all this. Tomorrow is going to be a day of listing. Probably back out on Wednesday, but we'll see what happens there. I do want to say if you remember from a past video, I bought that big giant lot of toddler costumes. They've been a little slow, so I decided to donate a bunch of them to the local Hasbro Children's Hospital, who treated my daughter, going since she was 7 years old. And I just heard from them today, and they're looking forward to it. They get donations, I guess, from Spirit of Halloween, the stores, but they don't really get toddler sizes. So they're kind of excited about that, and I'm happy to do it. I'm going to go through everything that I have and figure out the sizes and let them know what I have and what characters as far as the animals, pandas, pumpkins, and all that stuff. And set up a time to go drop those off and hopefully make some kids happy for Halloween in the hospital. It's Tuesday morning, October 6th. 3 eBay orders that I'm going to get ready to send out. And today's going to be a day of pretty much listing. So let's start with the orders, and let's start with the first one. I sold this Linden clock here. As you can see, it is working. And I got this at, I'm losing my camera here. I got this at an estate sale a few months ago. I think I paid maybe $2 for it. And this sold for $20 plus shipping. Next up is this Artist Loft All Media Art Set, 126 piece. It's got wrapping on it. I don't know if it's exactly brand new, but I did not want to open it. I'm getting that on video right now. Anything that's wrapped like that I don't open, because then if it is new, it's not considered new anymore to me. And I got this at, I believe, at a Savers for about $5, and this sold for $31.49 plus shipping. And then the third thing is a Star Trek Next Generation Lodicus of Borg hand-painted cold cast porcelain. Looks like Picard, but I don't know the show that well, so I don't know what the story is with that. But I got that at a Savers for, I believe, $6, and that sold for $42 plus shipping, going through the eBay International Global Shipping Program. Okay, it's still Tuesday. I just got back. I went to Goodwill because I needed to return the VCR that I bought yesterday. It did not work, so I got refunded on that. Didn't buy anything there, but I went to Savers, which was down the street, and got a few things. Picked up another cooler, not sure why. I got a bunch of them. This is an Igloo Playmate. This seems to be a rare one. I paid $6.99 with 20% off. I can only find one other listing on eBay for this. And they were trying to get, I think they were trying to get like $70. So I'm going to price this really low once I clean it up. And, you know, just make a little bit of profit on it. But I may wait until the spring on this. And then since I've been doing pretty well with bats, softball bats, baseball bats, I bought 4. I think they're all Easton. Yeah, they're all Easton bats. And these were actually sitting in a bin. They hadn't even been priced yet. So I asked someone, a worker there, and they said they were going to go check. They came back and they said to just take them up front and tell them $2.99 each, that, you know, someone there working said $2.99. So I take them up front and I tell the girl at the counter, and she still calls a manager over, and the manager tried to price them at $3.99. I said, well, they told me $2.99. She looked annoyed, but I got them for $2.99 plus 20% off. And each of these should bring at least 25 to anywhere up towards $80 each on a couple of them. So happy I went there today. I'm going to try to go again tomorrow to another couple of Savers. I did manage to list a bunch of stuff this morning. Still got a lot left to go. What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday morning, October 7th, I think. Only 2 orders came in last night. Hopefully that's not going to start another downward trend. But there were actually 2 pretty good orders, so let's take a look. First one was this pair of Peloton water bottles, drinking bottles, exercise bottles. I got these at a Savers for $1.99 each, and these went for $34 free shipping. And then the second sale was this Panasonic 4-head hi-fi stereo VCR. This, I think I paid like $6.99 for this a while ago at a Savers, and this went for $44.99 plus shipping. All right, back. Long day. It is Wednesday afternoon, and yesterday, I didn't mention it this morning. Yesterday, we had the passing of Eddie Van Halen, as you probably know by now. He was pretty much my idol, my hero, being a guitar player. You know, see the guitars in the back. I have one of his guitars back there. And it was pretty much a shock. I know his health wasn't good, but, you know, it's still, you just didn't expect it that fast, like all of a sudden. But so I went out. You can tell I'm wearing different clothes than in the previous segment. It's the same day because I had to put on my Van Halen shorts just as a tribute to the guy. I'll say this quick. If not for Eddie Van Halen, my life would be drastically different. Just real quick, I'm a musician, as you can tell, but I started out on drums when I was young, and never heard of Van Halen. So growing up around the mid 80s, I was taking lessons on drums, and my family never had really had rock music on in the house, so I never heard of Van Halen. And then all of a sudden I heard 5150 when Sammy joined the band, and that was it. It set me on a path to where I am right now. I taught myself piano, taught myself guitar, and if I hadn't had heard that at that time, I probably either would have kept playing drums or I would have gave it up and did something else. But I wouldn't have met my wife. I wouldn't have had my kids. I wouldn't, have played in some great bands and been able to tour and all that stuff and I played to 10,000 people, a few times. So, yeah, it's just sad. And, I just want to say rest in peace, Eddie. And that's it. There's a little Van Halen related thing that you'll be seeing. So I went to 3 Savers today and 1 Salvation Army, and I filled up 3 IKEA bags. So we're going to check this stuff out right now. So at Salvation Army, I picked up this Wilson T3000 tennis racket. It's got the case here, carrying case, and the strings or the twine or whatever you call it is in really good condition. This was $2.99. It might have been on sale too. And I saw a couple of these exact models sold for around 20 bucks, so I picked it up. I'm going to try to clean this up, make it look a little nicer. But this can go. I have a few other rackets that I haven't listed yet, but I got to start listing this stuff. And then, like I said, here's the Van Halen part of this. 99-cent Balance CD. This is the controversial cover. I already have this in the house somewhere, but I saw it and I'm like, I just got to buy it. I'm probably not going to sell it. It's really not worth. It used to be worth a little more because of this cover, but it's really not. Maybe $5 on eBay, but this is going to go in the collection. Then I grabbed these Hard Rock Cafe Orlando Surf's Up kind of glasses, ceramic glasses. There's 2 of them. They're $2.99 for both, and I think they were marked down. I saw an unsold one that was listed. They wanted like $28 for 2 of them, so I'm gonna price this aggressively, maybe at like $14.99 or $16.99 around there, and hopefully that'll get these things sold. I just thought they were really cool looking. So that was Salvation Army. So let's move on to all the Saver stuff. There's a lot. There's 3 different stores. I'm not going to do it by store. I'm just going to start with the bag on the left and we'll go from there. Grab more of these handheld electronic poker. There's 3 games in here, $2.99. Now keep in mind, again, I had 20% off at each one of these stores. So 20% off all these prices I'm going to show you and tell you. And this one has electronic Scrabble and pocket slots. So like I've been saying, my thing is I'm going to lot a bunch of these. I already put 1 lot up of 5 maybe, but I'm going to lot a bunch of these up together, and especially with Christmas coming. These are cool little stocking stuffers for people. So $3, 20% off. So I paid like $2.40 for each of these. And hopefully if I lot these up in like a 10 lot, I can probably get maybe like $30 or $40 out of them. I'll probably do free shipping. And then for $3.99, I grabbed this Minolta Auto Pack 460TX. It's got the case with it. I don't know if it works, but I saw some that sold for like $20, $25. I mean, someone may buy it that collects this stuff, and I can maybe get, even if I get $12, $15 out of it, that'll be good. Good enough profit on it. Something that's small, I can probably do a free shipping thing too to entice people a little bit more. Padron cigars case box. It was $1.99, and I saw the same exact box. This is the 7000 series. Same exact box is selling for like $15, $20 on eBay. I'm not sure of the condition, but I'll get something for it. Get $12. It's better than, I paid $2, 20% off. I paid $1.60 for this, so that'll be good. And then I got this Risk and Castle Risk game. 2 games at the price of 1. I believe it, yeah, it was $3.99, 20% off of that. And comps on this, I looked inside, it looks like everything was there. Comps on this are around $25 to $30. Then I grabbed these 2 Rainforest Cafe travel cups or whatever, mugs. Monkey I guess that's a frog. There's no straw with them, but they have these cool little characters that sit in the bottom. You got a monkey and then you got the frog down the bottom. $1.29, 20%, so about $1 each. And I lot the two up, I probably can get $12 to $15 out of these. This right here is $1.49, so $1.20 or so. It's an Island Heritage Tiki mug. It's from Hawaii, and similar ones with different colors were selling. This got to be cleaned. Was selling around. I saw one that sold for like $20-something. So when it's that low of a price, take a chance on it. The Muppets mug, and this is a Disney Parks Authentic Original, and this is one of those mugs that changes color whether it's hot or cold. You can kind of see right there. So this, I saw one sold for $28 plus shipping. Was the last one I saw. And I picked up this vintage Tupperware water pitcher, whatever you want to call it. $2.99, 20% off of that. Different colors of this was selling around $15, $20, even $25. I remember actually having, my family had a couple of these as a kid, so when I saw it on the shelf, I knew it was old. And made in USA too, so I'm hoping I can get at least $12 to $15 out of this. Doing well with games. So here's a 1969 Tripoli. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Everything's inside there. It doesn't even look like the cards and the chips were touched. $2.99, 20% off. And I saw comps on this around 20 bucks. This was cool. This is a light up globe. It was $7.99. I made sure it worked. It's a Fisher Price. It did light up when I plugged it in the store, and I saw some sold around $25 to $30. I'm gonna clean it up a little. Hopefully it does clean, but I should do okay on this. Grabbed another VCR JVC for $7.99, 20% off of that. And this I saw selling around $50. Even I saw one at $60. So hopefully it works. It plugged it in, it powered up, but there's no way of telling until you take it home. What I've been doing, these things, since they're so cheap, if they don't work, I end up donating them back to Savers and getting more 20% off. So it's not too bad of a risk. So paying $8, well, $8 to about $6.80 on this with the 20% off, I donate it back and I'm saving money the next time I go in. So I might lose like $2 or $3 on something like this. So it's not too bad. Good morning. It's Thursday morning, October 8th. A little different today. You see I'm outside the studio. We had a pretty bad storm last night and had a tree come down. Just missed our house. It grazed the front of it, but it took out our electrical lines completely off the house. So I've had no power since about 6:30 last night. It's around a little after 7 a.m. and I'll pan this over. I don't know if you can see all the way in the distance there, all the way across is a tree. It completely uprooted and it fell straight across the front of the house and took the lines down. But we had about a month ago 2 huge spruce trees taken down right there, and it's probably a good thing that we did. If we hadn't taken those spruce trees down, I think that tree would have hit the first one, and then it probably would have, kind of bounced off of it and then hit the side of the house. And I was actually sitting right at that window when it happened. So thankfully the trees were down. We already took those down because it could have been a lot worse than it is. I didn't see much damage on the house, but gotta wait for the power company to get here and get this all straightened out. But I had 3 out orders last night, and I'm gonna do it outside here. I'm just pulling up my information as to how much they were. I didn't even pay attention to this stuff. First thing is a friend of mine who has followed me on my guitar stuff that I do online, but he just recently started following the channel. Thank you, Dan. And he placed an order last night. This I believe it's a 24-inch Super Mario plush doll, and that sold for, I'm just gonna look, I gotta cheat, $17.99 plus shipping. It's for, I believe it's for his son, so hopefully your son has some good times with this and likes it. It's in really good condition. So next up, this barometer. It's got humidity, it's got the temperature. I don't know how to read these things. The temperature's up here, and I'm not sure what that is down there. But this I got at a yard sale probably 2 months ago. I paid $4 for it, and this just sold for $26.99 plus shipping. Right, then, as I said in the previous segment, the best order of the day. If you remember, I was in Newport, went to some yard sales, didn't get much. I ended up buying a VCR, an old VCR, for $10 that powered up. I wasn't sure if it worked. It ended up not working. I'm just going to sell it for parts. I can still make money on it if it sells. But I had the guy throw in this Emergency Squad 51 plastic helmet from, I believe it's Playco. Yeah, Playco Toys. It's from 1975, and I couldn't find this color. I found a lot of red. I found a gold. The reds were selling around $15-20 each on eBay, and the gold one I guess was rare, and it sold for like $65, the last comp I saw. But my buddy Chris found it back. This one of these sold in 2017 for like $69.99, I believe, something like that. But so I put it up at $89.99 with free shipping yesterday, and within a couple hours it sold for $89.99, and not bad for free. The guy only had 50 cents on this thing at the yard sale. I noticed it, and I'm like, that's an old toy there. So I asked if he could throw it in, and he threw it in, and $89.99. Got to get these boxed up. Now I'm gonna have some issues shipping this morning. I might have to go to probably my mother's house, bring my small scale and all my shipping supplies and everything, because I have no way to print or do anything like that here. So that's it for now. I'm supposed to go pick up an Xbox. I'm not sure. It might be an Xbox 360. Actually, it's a regular Xbox. I'm just waiting on the woman to get back to me, and then I'm going to be coming back here because they're saying that power is supposed to be restored by 11:45 tonight. I don't know if that's going to be the case, just because I don't think they know that the lines are actually detached from the house. Even though I was on hold for 2 hours with the power company last night, and then the phone call was like 30 seconds. They took my name, the address, and I told them what happened, and they said okay. So, and we did call the police department. They were supposed to send somebody out to take a look. Don't know if they ever did. They didn't knock on the door. But yeah, the power lines are still kind of hanging there, so got to stay away from it.